Hi everyone, and welcome to a new video here in our YouTube channel. Today I'm joined by a fantastic guest, one of the best defensive players in the entire European League of Football. He plays for the Surge, and his name is Dale Warren. Dale, how are you? Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And if that's okay with you, we'll start with the interview. Let's start with your college career. Let's go back in time. You went to college at Tennessee, Chattanooga, where you had 151 career tackles, 7 sacks in 43 games. What can you tell us about that stage of your career and the people that were alongside you, such as Coach Rusty Wright or Kerry Bailey?
Let's start by going off back in high school. I went to Stevenson High School in DeKalb County, Georgia, in America. I came out with probably 24 offers. I actually committed to Kentucky University. And then they had a coaching change. And so I did all the recruiting and everything, and their coach changed. So I ended up going to Chattanooga at the last minute because I was a true freshman there at linebacker. And everywhere else, they wanted me to play safety, but I like to play in the box. And so I knew, okay, Chattanooga, I'll be a true freshman. I can make an impact early, and I get a chance to go to the league. And so that's what made me choose Chattanooga. And so I played all 4 years. I probably got like 20 tackles on special teams my freshman and sophomore year. Junior year, that's when I had my debut and I actually started starting. I played my best game was against Alabama. And I actually had a breakout game, man. I probably had 10 plus tackles, 2 sacks on Jalen Hurts, 2 forced fumbles. And, I was the player of the game in that game, but we ended up losing because, it's Alabama. But then after that, that's when I knew I had a chance to do something special or go to the league.
Exactly, that was just what I was about to ask you. In the last game of your junior season, you had a monster game against Alabama. You had 7 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 1 sack of Jalen Hurts, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, a goal line stop. So you're saying that was the game where you just knew that you were capable of going to the league?
Well, to be honest, I knew I was going to the league when I at the age of 5. You know what I'm saying? I had that in my head that I wanted to play professional football. And so that's all I did. Day in out, I ran the street when I was young. I did more push-ups. That's the only dream I had. And so when I played Alabama, it just put a statement on it. You know what I'm saying? So I really put the world on notice who is Dale Warren.
So after that, after college, you were signed as an undrafted free agent by the Buffalo Bills. What can you tell us about your experience in the NFL and what lessons did you learn from that experience?
Man, the experience when I first went to the NFL, man, it was like, man, opening a toy on Christmas Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so exciting just to be in the NFL locker room with NFL guys, be in a meeting room. It was kind of overwhelming, but I was there for business. And so being with the Buffalo Bills, I went through OTAs and everything, but I guess they had, how can I say, it was more of what's the word? It was more of they needed bodies for camp and they spent too much money on their first round draft pick. That was he was the youngest dude in a league at the time. He was number 49. He still played linebacker with them. After that, after the Buffalo Bills, I quickly learned that this is a business and you got to keep going. You'll never know where you're gonna be if you quit. And, I knew, and what kept me to keep going, that I knew my talent, I knew my ability, I knew I could start on any NFL team, I could start on any CFL team. So I knew what I can do. So the next step was the AF. I was on the team with Mike Singletary. Mike Singletary was my head coach. It was named the Memphis Express. I learned a lot from this guy. He's a very humble guy. He's a great guy. Probably one of the best well, one of the best coaches that has coached me, Mike Simchar, I'll speak highly of him because he's very smart and he knows the game well. And during that time, the season had stopped short, I guess, because of money issues or something. So we only played probably 8 to 7 games. And I guess they ended the season. Then I guess while I was with the AAF, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers was there, but I didn't know that the Winnipeg Blue Bombers was scouting me out of college until they told me. And so they hit me up and asked if I want to go play for them. I said yes. And that same year, that summer, I went to the CFL and played with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Yeah.
Yep. So in 2019, you did sign with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers of the Canadian Football League, where you won the Grey Cup. What was that experience like, and why did you decide to leave the team and go to play for the Ottawa Red Blacks?
To be honest, that was man, it was unreal. The coaching staff, the team, just that moment, just to win something like that. I wish that on everybody, with the Red Blacks, I signed with them during the pandemic. And so during the pandemic, it was not such a good idea to sign with the team because they didn't know whether they was going to keep you or not because people had COVID and everything. So that team really just, it was more of a okay, they got COVID situation. So that didn't really work out at the time. So we didn't have a season during the COVID year. That's when I signed with the Red Blacks. And so so it came to, okay, I'm sitting out a whole year. I need film. I need to play football. And so it was just how I got with the ELF was I have a homeboy named Keontae Davis, and he won the Super Bowl with the Patriots. And he actually gave my information to Jeremy Bryson. And Jeremy Bryson hit me up and asked, am I willing to play football? And I was like, heck yeah, because it was either the ELF or the Spring League. The Spring League hit me up too. And I was going to go to the Spring League, but, I was like, this is a new league. They coming off the NFL Europe. Maybe I can, what I'm saying, get more in shape, get my feet in the door and, and probably end up something bigger instead of, it would be good to go to the Spring League, but at the same time, I'm trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? So I took a gamble and went to the ELF, and I think I made the right choice. And because I'm leading in tackles, and I'm having fun here. It's a great place here. Europe is different. It's nothing like America.
Well, yeah, I'd say that the gamble paid off quite nicely. You lead the league in total tackles, and you lead your team in sacks. So how are you feeling about your performance in the ELF so far?
Great, man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to be leading. I'm blessed to be, getting this opportunity to play with the ELF. So, yeah.
Great. Then, so you have the 4th best defense in the league, but have been struggling on the offensive end. What do you think you can improve as a team to be better in the second half of the season?
Securing tackles, getting off the field on third down, making more turnovers, that'll be big for us. And just trusting each other, trusting our guy, doing our assignment, winning our one-on-ones, and we should be okay.
You're currently tied for second in your division with a 2-2 record. How do you feel about your season thus far as a team, and what do you think are your chances to make a playoff run?
I feel great, man. This week, man, I feel like this game we're gonna make a statement. You got the best running back in the European League, and you got the best linebacker. So it's gonna be a good game. Here to win. That's what we're doing right.
Well, yeah, you're playing the Centurions on Sunday, who have a potent offense, but currently ranked as the worst defense in the league. How are you preparing for this must-win game, as you will be breaking the tie in your division?
Focus on the little things, studying the lineman movements, studying what's the little thing that's gonna give me to know they are running left or right, or they are pulling, just being real focused and paying attention to the little details that the offense gives us.
What would you say are the main differences in the style of play between the ELF and the NFL?
Style of play, I can't even say no difference, because we're given the same rules, the same everything as the NFL right now. So it's kind of new to the guys, the German guys, the European guys that's here, what I'm saying? But I'm kind of used to it. And I kind of begin up with the refs is different, because I kind of be getting upset because the refs be making calls, and I'll be like, look, it's like the GFL, and I guess that it's new to them too. So, what I'm saying, everybody is coming along. The lead is coming along, it's growing. You got over 200,000 viewers viewing the game. So this league is gonna be competing with other leagues in the future.
So how are you feeling about, how are you liking Germany and Europe in general so far?
How can I say? It's very laid back and cool. The community is great. The people over here are good, One thing I came over here and I realized that what I did like and I didn't like is I didn't like the walking, what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like y'all do too much walking. Where I'm from, we got cars, the drivers, but what I do like is that I can go get a Duna box. You know what I'm saying? Duna box is so good. I think I eat them probably like once a week, probably twice a week. Yeah, so that's what I love about you.
Fantastic, and I see you're enjoying yourself quite a lot. Dale, this has been truly fantastic. Thank you very much. Please go follow him on IG, and follow us as well at Endzoners on Twitter, endzoners.ok on Facebook and IG. You are watching this on our YouTube channel. Go follow us on Twitch as well. Dale, thank you very much for joining us, and feel the surge.
Thank you.